In this video, we are going to learn how to build a law office website from scratch. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to build this exact website, which looks like this. And it includes color schemes for a law office, how to build a logo, what pages to build, how to build all these icons, and it will look something like that. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is to put in our prompt and then press enter. It's a very powerful prompt, and it'll ask us what type of local business are you looking to make a website for. Okay, so just type in law office, and then boom, you're going to have all the different recommendations on pages, different color schemes, logo colors, page elements with some headers, sub headers, everything. So we're just going to let this load, and then we're going to start building. Back here, we go to sites, go to websites, and create folder. Let's put law demo. Okay, so we're just going to create the main page based on the prompt that was given. Okay, we're not going to veer off anywhere. We're just going to create exactly how it was recommended by the prompt. Let's do add page, home, create new page, and create from blank. All right, let's go back to the prompt and see what they recommended. So we have some page elements with some headers, some subheaders, and then for about us, blah blah blah. Okay, and some call to actions here. Okay, so content structure. This is for the home page. We have a hero section, service overview, testimonial, and then about us section. So we can start building this, and it also has some font recommendations. Okay, so let's go back here, and then if we go to typography, let's key in the recommended, and then subheaders, it's open sans or okay, font pairing, Laura and open sans, Laura and open sans. Okay, now that's done. Okay, close this, and we want to press this add element. So we're gonna build a little bit of the website, and then we're gonna go over to Canva to build the logo. Okay, and we're not gonna spend too much time on that. Okay, when it comes to building something for a law office, I like to put a section up here where when we scroll down, it will be a sticky header, and it will have the details, say like phone number, email address, things like that up here. Okay, so we're just gonna do that here. So phone, call us. Okay. All right. Then make sure we want this to be like really thin. So we want to check out the margins and the paddings and put them to 0. So one thing about doing this when you put it to 0 is sometimes it can be very difficult to click, but I'll show you a way how so that we don't get that issue. So do the same for these. This one we want to put a button here. So let's try this button. And we want it to be thin as well. So this one is, let's check the font size. The font size is 14, so let's make it 14 as well. Okay, so when we're building this website, we are only focusing on the desktop one. We do want to make sure that it is compatible with mobile, but a lot of things that we are doing here, we will need to rebuild them again when we press this button here to make it mobile friendly. So you can see it's like nice and thin right now. So we want this to be sticky, so we can use this thing, sticky, this sticky, and stick to the top of the scroll. So every time when we scroll down, this bar will stay at the top. This one is like mail us. Okay, this is just a maybe we want to give it like maybe 2 pixels up and 2 pixels down padding. So now before we do all this, I would like to also do a section here where it will have like the logo. So I'll just show you. I'll have the logo as well as the navigation bar. So not this one, but if we scroll down, we have the navigation menu. Okay, it looks like this. Right, so we have like these two, which will be right at the top. This one will be the sticky. This one will be just the navigation menu, and here below here will be the hero section. Okay, so every time you make a new section, you want to press this. See you see this green button here. Press that and make it full width, and we can add a row here. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. All right. So for this one at the top, we want to make sure this is saved, and this will be global header one. And then add to global section. Okay, and now you can see this name is called global header one, and then we want to save this and name it global header 2. The reason why we are doing this is so that next time when we build the different pages, that we can just pull these two up, and then it will automatically load these two sections without us having to rebuild it all over again. Now it looks kind of plain, but don't worry, once we enter all the colors, it will look really nice. Essential pages are there. So there's home, about us, services. So home, about. Then we go here. We want to add services. Services. We want to add a new one called blog. Testimonials. Is there a testimonials? Okay. So testimonials. FAQ. Consultation booking page. So let's just call it consultation. All right. So now we want to move these around. So maybe the contact we want to put it over here because there's already contact here. About services, home, about services, blog contact. Okay, so let's try and look around with the color. So this dark charcoal. Let's put this as the dark charcoal. So like the main color. Putting the main color as this section. And then we want to click this and make it like that. This one as well. Okay, and then when we go down to this section, which is off-white, so if you click this section up here, we want to make this like an off-white section, right? See, it looks like that. This dark blue, deep blue for the header. So let's just do that. Okay, so this golden yellow for accents, CTA, signaling, action. Okay, so let's use this for the fonts. So we scroll down and we have the color options. So we can use these for the fonts. All right, so see how it pops up really nicely. See, for this business name, you'll just delete that. Okay, so this crimson red is like the call to action. So maybe this button, you can try this out. The other thing here, when somebody hovers over it, we want it to change to this red color as well, just to notify them that hey, that's what we are highlighting. Okay, so let's just put this so that it does not have the white color, and we put the hover text color as this, so it does just that. Next thing we're going to do is we want to create a logo, and we're going to use the recommended colors, which are these. So I like to build this first because it already gives us, we know what color we want to use here. So this is the blue color, which is the deep blue. We can't use this for the logo because it will just blend in, right? So we will have to build the logo with these two colors. Okay, so let's just go to Canva right now and let's create a logo. This one looks nice. Right, so let's just try and use this one. Okay, I want to resize it to 300 times 100. Okay. Okay, let's take that. Okay, do this. Then and then the spacing, let's reduce the spacing. Click this to make it smaller, and then we can enlarge it, right? Again, not going to spend too much time building this logo. Okay, so the first thing we want to think about is when we save the background, it needs to be transparent so that it will blend into this color. And the second thing is when we are using the colors here, we want to use the dark charcoal or the golden yellow or both. Okay, so let's try the dark charcoal. First, we want to change this to the white color. Okay, and then let's click on this and type in the color. Right? Okay, so now looking at this, and then when we go back to this, we can ask ourselves like, okay, will it stand out or not if we were to put the blue background? Another thing we can do here is to actually put in the blue background here, just to see how it actually fits or how it actually stands out. So probably not that nice. I'm just gonna go with the golden yellow, which is this. Okay, so it looks like it will stand out a lot better. So let's just go with this color. Okay, so just download. Remember, put transparent background and download. Right, now that's done, let's put the logo back in here, which is you click on this, you go to image options, press this, and then you want to put in the logo here. Okay. Okay, just let me create a folder and upload file. And I'm going to press select link, close this out, delete this, and then paste it in. Okay, it looks a bit weird because it's supposed to be 300 times 100. So the width is 300. Let's put it in like that. So this is how the logo looks like. Okay, so the next section we're going to do is going to build the hero section. Okay, for the hero section, you want to press add row. And what I like to use here is high level already has some pre-built sections that we can use and then modify to our specific needs. So we'll press this pre-built section and scroll down. See this last one? Okay, I really like this one, so I'm just gonna drag it here. Since it's a pre-built section, there are some things that we don't need. So like this logo here, we don't need it. So just get rid of that, those, and get rid of this as well. Let's go back here. Let's pick a header. Okay, so maybe this one. If you can see now, it looks really thin. So it's actually under here, font weight, and then you want to click on that. Just increase it so it can be semi bold. Okay, I think semi bold. And then for this image, this image is not suitable, so we want to change that image. See what image we can find. So long. Let's try this. Okay, since this is a demo, I can just copy like that. But make sure that you don't copy it this way because it's still under Unsplash. What's bad? Of course, when we do it this way, it's much faster to get the images links instead of putting it in our folder and then using it from there. But the problem with this is, what if Unsplash, maybe a year down the road, 2 years down the road, they actually change the URL? Then this is going to be a broken image. So let's go here and see if we need to do any sort of fade, light fade. So this color is probably not so suitable. And remember there is this one. So you want to change this to Laura. Okay. And maybe white color would be better. What do they actually recommend? Maybe this one. A little bit off white. So it should be this. Okay. All right. And then this start today, we only need one of these buttons, so we can just close that. So instead of saying start today, we want to say schedule your free consultation today. All right. Let's use that one. So we click on this, we go here, scroll down, and put it in this way. Okay, now we're gonna go down here and services overview. So I don't think they say anything about services overview. So I'm just gonna put this in. For this section, can you give me a demo of three services as well as a description for each? So we have family law, criminal defense, real estate law. So now what we're gonna do is we want to put core area of expertise, something like that at the bottom here. Press this. Instead of full width, let's just go wide, one column, and then we're gonna go three columns. So this one will be the header, core area of expertise. Okay. Then for the background color, for this background color, let's select. There's like some little space, some spacing over here. So you want this area to actually go up into this section. Click here, negative 100, and it just blends in into this section. The first thing I want to do is maybe put like an icon. Okay, let's type in image. So we want to duplicate it and put it here. And one more time. Okay, but this image is going to be really small. It's not going to be this big. After this, we want to put in a header, and underneath it will be a subheader. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go back here. Family law, and okay. And for this image, let's go back here and actually design some logos. Okay, so I need to say this as transparent background. So just let me do that real quick. Real estate law. Okay. Right, and these are really too big, so let's change that to. All right, so now that this part is done, our next part is to create. Actually, one of the things that I think is missing is this about us section. Let's do this about us section. So we're full width, and if we go to pre-built section, try this one. Okay, so who we are, and so it's so yeah, as simple as this. And maybe if there's too much spacing here, we can use this margin and reduce it. So this color, we actually want to use this base color right here. And maybe for this, we can change it to the off-white so it stands out a little bit better. Okay. So of course, this image, it's just a demo image. Okay, so now we can press this. We can go pre-built section, and then there's a very nice testimonial sections that high level gave us. So you can choose whichever you like. And I think for lawyer's office, I like to use this one. What our clients say. For the color, we want to use our color scheme. Also for the background, use the right color as well, like that. This show more. What you can do is with this button is you can link it to a dedicated testimonial page. So after this, we'll just need to add a footer section at the end. There is a pre-built footer. Okay. And you can just pick whatever you like. I actually like to use this one. So I'm just going to drag this here. And if all these, I think all these, I don't really want to use them. So I can actually remove this section. So if you can see, there is a 5 column row once I highlight this. So it's going to delete that. So it's just going to look like this. Okay, I'm just going to delete this. Just going to go here and save it as a footer. Global footer and save it to the global section. As some of you already know, for the color, I like to use either the same color or actually darker color. Let's try to use this dark color. Okay, before that, let's change this first. All right, so just going to click this. We're going to add in our logo. Go here. Just going to put in our logo here. All right, I'm going to change the color now, the background color. Let's put it this like that. These text right here, we need to change the color because it's kind of blending in. So we can just change it like that, or actually use our color that we wanted. So free consultation. So yeah, so this is what we built so far. A very very nice and functioning website, if you ask me. It has these at the top here, which is sticky, and we have a nice header where we can put in different pages. A nice hero section. Again, another place where someone can click to make a consultation. Core area of expertise, who we are, and then what our clients say, and also a nice footer with all the details here as well as social media icons. Oh, that's it for this video. If you'd like to me to continue building the other pages, to building the appointment booking page, as well as the automations, do let me know. If I get enough response, then I will be building those. If you want to learn more about high level and also building automations and how to build funnels and actually how to use high level, please do check out my high level course and I'll put it in the link below. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.